great progress so far. So far we've been able to install CentOS, compile Asterisk, install Asterisk. So now we're at the part of the session that we need to set Asterisk up as a service so that we can start it and have it start automatically when we reboot the machine or when the machine powers up. So to do this, we're going to use a pre-configured script that comes with the source code. And so we need to go back into the source code directory. To do that, we hit cd, change directory, user source certified, and we're going into that directory. We can verify we're in that directory by using the pwd command, print working directory, and we are in the right directory. So I've already gone ahead and given you the command that we're going to run. It's going to be in your lecture notes. But if we come over here, this is what you'll have in your course resources. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, and we'll discuss it over here. I will paste that into the terminal program. And what we're doing is using the cp command, which stands for copy. We're copying from this contrib directory and then going down another level into init.d. And then finally, the file we're actually copying is the rc.redhat.asterisk, and we're going to put that in the etc init.d asterisk file. So if I hit enter here, it's successfully copied that file. So now I can do a ls to show that .d, and now we can see that asterisk file is created in there. So this is the service in order to start Asterisk. To do that, what we do is type service asterisk, which is going to be the file name that's equal to this, and start. All right, so we've gotten an error. Looks like something's not quite right. Let's try deleting that file that we created. So I'm going to do rm for remove. And we're going to remove the, not the original, but the duplicate that we copied. And that's in the etc init.d, and it's the asterisk file. So we're going to remove that. Are you sure you want to remove? Yes, I am. And so now we'll do an ls, etc init.d, and that asterisk file that was up here is no longer in this directory. So we need to copy it again, or let's try starting it again now that it's not there so you can see what it looks like. Asterisk start. All right, so now it's saying unrecognized service instead of this other error that says asterisk sbin underscore directory something not found. So we know there's a problem with the file, not necessarily with that not existing. So let's copy that again. I'm just going to use the up arrow to get that same command. All right, so now we'll make sure that it's in there, init.d, and asterisk is back in that file. So now I want to edit this file. I'm going to use a different editor than I did last time. Last time we used the vi command, which you can continue to use if you'd like, if you're familiar with it. Or if you want to try nano. Nano is also a text editor, but it's got more visual cues, so it's a lot easier to use. It looks like Nano is not installed, so let's use the yum tool to install Nano. And it's the simple command yum-y install, and then the package that we want to install. All right, Nano's installed. Let's try this again. All right, so now we're in the copied version of the file. And this is what is actually going to turn into the script. So you can see we have this asterisk sbin line. That's what we saw in the error. So clearly this asterisk sbin dir, that's not correct. We need to modify that so it's going to be what directory the asterisk file, the executable, is in. And I'll show you how to find that. I've already gone ahead and set that up for us. So this is what the line should look like. I'll go ahead and copy that. And we only need this last piece right here. Copy that. Let's go back over here. Just simply using my cursor and arrows and enter key and delete key, just like any other keyboard, makes it very easy to use Nano. I can just paste in here, and now that should be accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. In order to exit, I'm going to use the Control X to exit. It makes it very easy to know what to do within the application Nano, because all of your kind of keys are down here below the file itself. So if I wanted to do a search within the file, I could use Control W, and that would give me the search capability. So if I hit Control W, I could search for AST sbin, and that located it right here. Now if I hit that again, Control W, you see that it's got that stored already. So if I just hit enter, it's going to bring me to the next one. And it's going to keep moving through the file. So that's a really useful tool to be able to locate sections of a document. So I'm going to go ahead and exit because it will ask me if I want to save my changes. I do want to save my changes before I exit, so I'm going to click Y. The file name, I want to use that same file name. I don't want to change anything, so I'm just going to hit enter. And now those changes have been saved. We can cat out that file and see if those changes were made. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit, and here we are. We have that AST sbin, and now it has the correct directory. So in order to find that directory of where the actual binary executable was, I used the find and where I want to look, which is going to be the whole hard drive, the whole root directory. And then I'm searching for the name asterisk, because that's the name of the executable. Hit enter. Now this is going to search through the whole file system, and it's pulled up quite a few options here. One is the file that we were just editing, so it found asterisk, that's the file name. Then we have the asterisk configuration files directory, it found that. Found a few other items, but down here, which is the key, is user sbin asterisk. So it found that asterisk file within the user sbin directory. So that's why I used that / user sbin in that script. So now that we have that all worked out, let's go ahead and try to start asterisk this time, now that it has the right directory. All right, it looks like it's starting asterisk okay, but now it's exiting with a status of 127. Something's not right there, so it looks like that error is just going to keep going. It seems to be trying to restart asterisk, and it's not working. So I'm going to get the command line or just start typing. I'm going to type service asterisk stop. And don't worry if your text doesn't all format on the same line while this error is scrolling through. That's something that you'll see. The command will work regardless of how it's formatted on the screen. As you can see, we safely stopped asterisk. It didn't shut it down, but it did stop it. So I can do a service asterisk status, and asterisk is not running. So I already know why this code 127 came up. It's kind of a common problem when you're using a 64-bit system. So I'll give you the key to fixing that, and right here is that line item that we want to use to resolve that issue. So I'm going to go ahead, highlight that, copy it, come back over to here, and paste that in. So just to kind of discuss this before I even do this, what I'm doing here is taking an existing library and creating an alias for it. And so this is very similar to what you would use, maybe a shortcut or an alias in Windows. You can see that S, that's kind of what means it's a shortcut. So one file is going to be pointing at another file. That way there's only one actual real file and the other is just a pointer. And we do that with the ln command. And we'll get into more detail on this because I don't want to confuse you too much yet. What you want to do is just copy this line out of the course resources or the lecture resources, paste it in just like this, hit enter, and now let's try to start Asterisk. So we're going to use service asterisk start. All right, so now it started Asterisk. We don't seem to be getting that 127 error anymore. Everything looks clean. So let's try service asterisk status. And it says Asterisk is running. Great. So now we have a working Asterisk server. Next, we need to set up the Asterisk service to start on boot, and then we can move on to our Asterisk configuration.